So this is definitely not clickbait. When I saw how much this stock moved after market hours, I knew that I was going to have to make a video and break it down for you guys. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. I hope that you learned something new. And if you do, please make sure that you drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Check this out. BYND. This is Beyond Meat, which is the kind of like, I would say, vegan approach to be able to like eat products that kind of taste like meat, but they're not meat. After market hours, it gapped up 74.07%. That's what it closed at. But from the previous close to its peak, at one point, it gapped up 100% before pulling on back. Does Beyond Meat have a history of being extremely bullish? No, it was a heavily shorted stock, and I just think that it's being targeted. I don't know like how any of this can be justified. A 75% move. So what do you think I'm going to be watching? Maybe not tomorrow because it's too relevant, but it seems like there's a lot of hype behind this. So I'm going to be watching it for the next few days, but I wanted to go even into the financials of it. So Beyond Meat did report earnings, and they reported a loss. And their loss was actually worse than what was expected for their earnings per share. They reported a loss of $2.40 when the expectation was a loss of 89 cents per share. And their revenue, they did beat it, 73.68 million versus the forecast of 66 million. So again, it did beat revenue. Earnings per share was way off. Maybe its guidance was good. No, its guidance was fair. The biggest highlight that I want to say, and again, they did a great job here with investors.com highlighting this. It says this was their guidance during the earnings call. Our 2024 plan includes taking steps to steeply reduce operating expenses and cash use, price action, and right sizing of our production footprint, both in support of margin and expansion. So the CEO, Ethan Brown, said during its earning release that he also sees a year in the making of core platform renovation. So, I mean, it seems like they are trying to do better, right? Based off of that expectation of like, okay, we're going to kind of organize our company and try to do better. What? So it gaps up 74%, up an additional $13 after market hours. You guys let me know down in the comment section. Do you think that this is a pump and dump? Do you think that Reddit traders took over and pushed it up, kind of like they did with AMC and GME? And do you think that it's going to hold, or do you think that it's a pump and dump that's going to eventually end up correcting itself? I'm going to be paying attention to this for the next few days to see that if it does, there's huge downside potential. Now, obviously, this thing could continue to run, so you never want to enter a short too early, especially when it's going to be really hyped up. But I could only imagine that investors are going to wake up being able to lock in their profits at 74% of the green. I want to see if this rally continues. Not that I want to go and trade it to go long, but I want to follow up with this maybe with a video later down the road. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think, to see if it actually ends up holding at $13 a share, or if it ends up going back to previous lows of $7 or $6 a share, as Beyond Meat has a history of being extremely bearish with lower highs and lower lows. So you let me know down in the comment section, is Beyond Meat a buy or is Beyond Meat a sell and just a glorified pump and dump that's eventually going to correct itself? Now, I also did want to follow up with one of the positions that I was looking into shorting. I announced it to my LPP team. I made a video about it today. On the 5-minute time frame, we are finally trading below the moving average, but there is no progress on the downside. So Coinbase is still holding well, and so is Bitcoin. And as long as Bitcoin continues to hold at these levels, Coinbase will most likely follow. But if Bitcoin begins to retrace back, I'm not saying that it has to. I'm just saying that if it does begin to show signs of some selling pressure, as it has in the past before, right? So if we begin to see some selling pressure, then Coinbase will also most likely follow. So I'm very excited to follow up. And again, I'm just going to keep you guys up to date on what I'm paying attention to and to what I see to be interesting. If there's any stock that you want me to break down in my next video, share it down in the comment section. And if it's something that I see to be interesting, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I'd love to feature it on our next video. Also, don't forget to tune on into my live trading session tomorrow. If you ever want to see what it's like to watch me enter and exit live in the stock market, the second link in the description will give you access just to that. So again, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access. It's 50% off right now. So again, second link in the description, and you can sign up and watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. So hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.